Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to my video on a very important and current issue in the field of training and development. My name is NURUL NAZIRAH binti Muhammad Nazir with ID number 2024963047. Today, I'm going to talk about something that's incredibly important but sometimes overlooked in workplaces, which is safety and health training with a focus on the role of safety leadership in high-risk industries. To support this topic, I will be reviewing a research article titled Safety Leadership Training Effectiveness Evaluation on Behavior Change Among Dairy Farm Supervisors published in Frontiers in Public Health. This study really opened my eyes to explore how safety leadership training affects supervisor behavior and can change not just what people know but how they behave on the job, which will ultimately improve safety in the most hazardous sectors, which is dairy farming. So, what's the issue here? Well, in high-risk industries like dairy farming, workers face dangers every day, from working with large animals to handling heavy equipment or dealing with chemicals. Safety and health training is not just a requirement, it's a life-saving necessity. However, many organizations still rely on ineffective or outdated training methods such as one-time seminar or paper handout without real follow-up or engagement. Supervisors often lack leadership training, and when they aren't properly trained to lead on safety, the whole team is at risk. On top of that, many of these workplaces are located in rural areas which limited access to professional training, and the workforce is often diverse with different languages and cultures, which can make communication about safety even more difficult. This creates a gap between what workers are told to do and what actually happens on the job. Next is the study. To address these challenges, researchers created a 12-module safety leadership training program that was fully online and self-paced, which was called asynchronous. This means supervisors could go through it on their phones or computers when it was convenient for them. No travel needed. Next is the training focus not just on safety rules but on building leadership skills like how to encourage safe behavior, how to identify risks early, and how to communicate safety messages effectively. Most importantly, it didn't just aim to pass on information, it aimed to change behavior. And guess what? The results were really encouraging. Supervisors who completed the training didn't just learn more, they started doing things differently. They were more likely to check for hazards, talk to workers about safety, and follow through on safety procedures. Plus, because the training was designed with different languages and learning styles in mind, it worked better for a wider range of people. They also used mobile technology to track behavior changes over time, which helped them measure whether the training was actually working. How to overcome these challenges? So, what can we learn from this? From this research, several practical solutions emerged that can be used in any high-risk industry. Firstly, we need to customize training for the environment. Training should reflect the specific risks of the industry. One-size-fits-all approaches just don't work when lives are on the line. Second, empower supervisors as leaders. Supervisors need more than knowledge. They need to know how to lead by example, correct unsafe behavior, and build a safety culture. Third is use mobile and digital learning. Mobile platforms make training more flexible and accessible, especially for remote or shift-based teams. Next is make it inclusive. Training content should consider language, literacy levels, and cultural backgrounds to ensure everyone can understand and apply it. Then, we need to focus on a long-term change. Training should not be a one-time event. Follow-ups, evaluations, and reinforcement over time lead to real changes in workplace behavior. Lastly, evaluate and adapt. Don't just run training and forget about it. Check whether it's changing behavior and update it regularly. As well as for broader implications, this research has broader relevance beyond just dairy farms. The big lesson learned here is effective training changes behavior, not just knowledge. Whether in construction, oil and gas, healthcare, or logistics, every high-risk industry needs strong safety leadership. When frontline supervisors are well trained, they don't just follow rules, they inspire safer behavior across the whole team. Leadership matters, culture matters, and using the right tools like mobile learning and culturally sensitive content can make all the differences. This is why investing in leadership-focused, flexible, and culturally aware training is one of the best things any organization can do to protect its people. To sum up, first, safety and health training must go beyond rules as it should build safety leaders. Second, using mobile, inclusive, and behavior-focused programs leads to lasting impact. Third is organizations that prioritize this will see fewer injuries, better teamwork, and safer work environments overall. Once again, the journal I reviewed is titled Safety Leadership Training Effectiveness Evaluation on Behavior Change Among Dairy Farm Supervisors by Bate and others, published in Frontiers in Public Health. That's all for today. I hope this gives you a better understanding of how safety training can evolve to meet today's challenges. And thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay informed, and let's lead the change towards safer workplaces.